Guys, it's Erin. It's Friday and I am doing a major prepping today. We're all out of fruit. Thank God I went to the grocery store yesterday. So now I've got to cut it all up. So I've got a lot going on. I'm going to show you some stuff, show you what's going on. We've got so much going on already this morning. It is 8:20. Boys are outside playing. My garbage disposal is clogged. It is just like a crazy Friday. So let's get started. So if you guys saw in my haul, I got a really nice, huge watermelon. Well, I did end up cutting half of it up. I already cut up a pineapple too, but I cut it up and I ended up with 11 containers, which is great, but like that's a lot of pineapple, a lot of watermelon. So I had a lot left over, so I Googled if you could freeze it, and they said you could if you do it like popsicles and use them within a week. So it said to cut it up, line it up on a cookie sheet. It didn't say to line it. I put parchment paper on. And then it just said to make sure they weren't sticking and freeze them for 3 to 4 hours. So as you can see, I have 2 full big trays and then I have a smaller tray that's not completely full. So I'm going to get these in the freezer right now. The reason I did this is because my boys actually love popsicles. It's so hot. I think it's like 77 right now, and like I said, it's not even 8:30. So I thought this would be really good in the afternoon because they've been liking like the Go-Gurts too, but I thought this would be like a fun alternative. So let me get these in the freezer and I'll show you what else is going on. Okay, so after your watermelon has been in the freezer for about 3 to 4 hours, you'll be able to tell if they're frozen or not. You're going to want to wrap them individually and then put them in the freezer, and they're good for like 5 to 7 days. So let me show you what else is going on. So I showed you the fruit I got cut up. I still have grapes that I need to portion out, but that'll be next. I have a challenge starting next week, so I wanted to do something different for breakfasts because I've been doing my Shakeology, which I love, but I've been liking it kind of like in the afternoon sometimes, or like after dinner as like a snack before bed. So I have seen these on Pinterest. I know these look like disgusting, but it's actually because it's spinach. So it is, pull one out so you can see. It's an egg and spinach like cup. And what I did is I used my food processor and I really diced up the spinach. So what I did was, there's 12 eggs. You mixed it all together with about a half a cup of milk, and then I did 6 containers of green spinach. So for every 2 little muffins, which would be like 1 serving, it's going to be 1 red, which is a protein if you're doing the 21-day fix, and 1 green. You could put cheese on it if you want. I didn't want to because I'm not always a fan of cheese on my eggs. I've got to be in the mood, so I figured if I do want it when I go to thaw these and put them in the microwave, because I'm going to freeze these, I can add cheese if I want to. So yeah, so these are going to be breakfast, which they, like I said, they look silly, but they are going to be delicious. So I'll show you what else is going on in a moment. Okay, so I'm back. Took me a little longer too. I cleaned everything up. My dishwasher was full of clean dishes, and since the garbage disposal was all clogged, couldn't use that side. And then of course the boys were done being outside, but they had been out there for an hour. They started fighting, so we needed to come in. So I needed to clean them up because they were in the pool. So now I'm going to, I just rinsed off my carrots because they kind of had, the bag was kind of watery, which I know it happens. So I'm going to portion my carrots. I'm going to cut up some peppers and portion it too. Oh. I'm going to portion up my grapes, and then I'm going to cut up 1 bag of romaine lettuce, just so I have stuff quick and easy to snack on if I need to make a quick salad. I've noticed that if I have stuff already portioned out, I'm more apt to eat the healthier choices than stuff that's, you know, already cut up for me, or, you know, already prepackaged and, you know, might not be as good for me. So I'm going to get these going now. So I have a quick tip for you guys if you were doing the 21-day fix, and I apologize for my look. I have not gotten ready yet this morning because it's just been crazy. Snack size baggies are a perfect fit for your fruit and veggies. They actually fit perfectly in there, so you don't have to have a ton of containers. It's quick and easy to just grab a bag, or if you're filling them, you know how far you can go. So quick, fun little tip if you need to portion out for the week. Okay guys, so everything's organized now. As you can see, all my fruit is in 1 bin. All of my veggies that are not cut up are in another. And then up here, I cut 1 of those bags of lettuce. And then I had like no room for this, so I just took a big container. And this has got all of my bagged veggies and fruit in it. So that is what I got. As you can see, I just got some fruit back there. This shelf needs some loving. But that's all. So I have everything prepped to succeed this week. I hope this helps you guys.